Hey guys, it's Michelle here, the founder and CEO of ihelpmoms.com. I have one of my all-time favorite mom entrepreneurs with me, Dana, the founder of Devotion Nutrition. So thanks for being on with us today.
Thank you for having me again. I always love being on your show.
Well, I have to say, we have a weekly standing tennis date that's all out, all competition and
So
all
fun.
fun, of course. And there's a lot of talking in between. So we got to talking about having daughters. And, my daughter is 8. How old is your daughter?
9. I have twin girls and they're 9. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And so we got to talking. I'm like, Dana, man, my daughter the other day was going to her first big girl birthday party and she put on a shirt and she's like, Mommy, I can't wear this. I'm fat. And my heart just sunk.
Yeah. I've
Both
been
of us have been through this. I was a collegiate cheerleader, actually did not make the team because I was too big. And I ended up switching colleges my junior year. And I've been there. I know what that
me
feels like.
too.
And it's devastating. And so I'm like, man, Dana and I had this awesome conversation. And I thought we need to bring this to the masses to
Yeah.
really talk about, Dana, what are the things that we can really help guide our kids through the statement, Mommy, I'm fat, and really help them not just like grow through it, but really be there and not just brush over that statement.
I've been really passionate about this topic. Like you just said, I also struggled with my weight growing up. I felt very self-conscious. I didn't wear a tank top or shorts most of my teen years and into my 20s. I was so self-conscious of my body. And then ironically enough, I gave birth to twin girls who are literally the polar opposite. One is a little toothpick who can eat anything she wants. I can't relate to that. I'm like, oh my gosh, there's never been a time in my life that I've been able just to eat what I want without thinking about the consequences, and it also not showing on my body. And then I have my other twin daughter who, is the opposite of that, where she started to really rapidly put on weight as soon as she started to love food and have the snacks and be social. It started to show up on her body very, very quickly. And her having a twin sister and a mother who's so passionate about fitness, she sees the differences in all of our bodies, and she started gaining the weight in her belly. And it broke my heart. I walked into her closet one day and she was sitting on the floor, and she said, Mommy, my belly doesn't fit into any of my shirts. And she said, my belly's so big. How do I get rid of this? And it broke my heart because I know her pain, because I was there as a teen trying to get dressed to go to a party and not feel good in my own body. And also, like, what's an appropriate age to start to discuss that stuff? My daughter's 9. I'm like, am I ready to tackle this? Like, are you kidding me? At 9. But the one thing I'll say that I've tried to do, that I remember growing up, my mom didn't understand what it would do to me. And in my head, certain things people say, it repeats in your head. So when you use words like, fattening, or that's, or I'm getting fat, or these words where they have this just negative ring. And, I've been very, very, I've been trying to not use words that have like this negative connotation, where a kid is going to connect that with feeling negative about their body, And so I, from a young age, I would say, well, we eat this, because like, let's not make that choice, because that's not the healthier choice. We're trying to have our healthy bodies, strong bodies. Why are we working? We're working out to be healthy and strong and to strengthen our lungs and to have, I have had my kids flexing their muscles and being proud of building strong bodies since they were 2 years old, because I want the focus to be there and not so worried about the size or how skinny or how, what we look like necessarily. I mean, what we look like, that's a gravy on top if you feel really great. And that obviously has to be important. It's important to love how you look and feel and all of that. But to not, as a young girl, to not put the focus on that, and to help them make the decisions, like in a toolbox, like these are the tools to pick from, like whether it's portion size, it's a decision. Do I have more more pasta, or hey, like if you're still hungry, let's eat a piece of fruit or have another serving of vegetables and then see how we feel. And because that's healthier for our bodies.
Yeah.
So
These are such good tips. I love it.
It's a hot topic for me. It's hot because I have 3 kids. My son can also kind of get away with eating whatever he wants. He doesn't have a huge appetite, so it's like a non-issue for him. And then with the girls, it's just so obvious to be a twin and to be somebody your same age, your same, everything's supposed to be, you're supposed to be at the same level, yet their heights are different, their sizes are different, the way their metabolism and their body is working is different. And it's like almost like you don't want to compare, but they need to also be fed differently. And unfortunately with kids, they're looking at it like, like I don't get to eat that, or I don't, why does she get to have ice cream? But, and I don't say no to her, but I'm trying to lay a foundation of healthier choices.
Yeah. Oh, I love all of this. We lead Vice Kids and at our CrossFit gym, and that's one of my biggest things. We want to give both kids confidence and make fitness fun. So it's like a huge takeaway from my own daughter too, is like, we go out to the parks, we make sure we do CrossFit that's fun. She makes out the workout. So what I hear from you too is like empowering them to make good choices, making it easy for them. So like, I know when I have fruit cut up, when I have vegetables cut up, when I'm more prepared as the mom and our house is stocked appropriately, like we don't have that fattening mac and cheese. Like I do some of the gluten-free mac and cheese from Annie's occasionally, and like making sure that the pantry has like healthy snacks in it. And then I don't have to always say like, ooh, let's choose a different option. Right. Let's take a look. Right.
Kids don't want, we don't want to push it on them. We don't want to make it where we're making them feel like they're doing something different. We want to just be like, so a lot of times they're working on homework and they say they want a snack. So I'll cut up a cantaloupe and I'll say, let's put that with some yogurt, or, my brand has, we use protein a lot. I sneak in a lot of protein, I have a brownie batter protein that I'll cut them up strawberries and fruit. And I'll say, let's make a fondue and dip, our strawberries into chocolate protein. And, because they still want those kid things. They want the chocolate, want even the mac and cheese. We hack a mac and cheese with my protein. We do all kinds of things to make it seem like they're still living that kid life. But not for nothing, since even this pandemic, obesity is up and diabetes is up. And so we have to pay attention. We have to go that extra mile, because if not, the kids are going to reach for the easy things. Yeah. And as parents, it is exhausting, but you've got to sit down on a Sunday and really plan, like, what snacks am I going to have in the house? Because if I'm not prepared, they are going to end up just grabbing for whatever.
Yeah, I love it. And this whole conversation just centers on empowering your kids and yourself to be healthy, make it easy to make healthy choices, and just be a positive role model in their life and love them unconditionally.
And do it with them. So lead by example. Lead by example. If my girls pack their own lunches now, and I do it with them, and I'll say, okay, let me see your fruit. Do you have a vegetable? What's your sandwich? And everything. And we have to lead by example. I'm not going to preach one thing and do something else. I'm going to just do it with them.
Yes, I love it. And I just have to give a shout out. Dana has changed our family's life with her protein. I find that I'm filled up, so they see me drinking my shakes, and I'm not eating crappy food anymore because I have the proper carbohydrate protein intake going into my body. Yes, carbohydrates can be good, just so the moms out there, you're doing the good things and the right way. And then my kids see me making healthy choices, and they love your protein, your brownie batter, your angel food cake. It is such a great option for my kids between school and sports, Dana. It has, and they have so much fun making it. So I just want to say thank you guys. I get nothing out of Devotion Nutrition. Don't worry. It's just something that has been really great. And I love sharing those resources with our moms. So check out Devotion Nutrition. I like it because I can put it in brownies. I can put it in pancakes in the morning, yogurt.
Shakes, like they don't even know you're doing it. I put some spinach in the shake sometimes, and I make them like a fruity shake. They have no idea that I'm
1,000%.
It's so good. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Dana. I love all of these tips, and I just feel like you're living that life and a true example of being a fit mom, a happy mom, a great role model, a mom entrepreneur, and we just love you so much.
Thank you. I love you too. Thanks for having me.
Talk to you later, Dana.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye, Michelle.